Gentleman is recognized to present his amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ranking Member McGovern, members of the Rules Committee, I've offered several amendments today to H.R. 1615, the Gas Stove Protection and Freedom Act, and H.R. 1640, the Save Our Stoves Act. First, let me say that I don't think we should be banning gas stoves. I'm here to say I agree with that idea, and the good news is I don't think the rule bans gas stoves, but in the interest of time, let me briefly say a few words about each of these amendments and respectfully ask that the committee consider them in order. To start, my three amendments to H.R. 1640 provide common sense enhancements to reinforce the importance of this legislation because in some aspects I don't think the bills go far enough. So first—
Gentleman will suspend. Could conversation go on in the next room, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So my amendment number one renames the bill, H.R. 1640, to the Appliance Bill of Rights, to put it on par with some of our most important rights as Americans, to show the American people that Congress is working and can tackle the hard issues for families across the nation. My amendment number two adds a sense of Congress on the value of our gas stoves, evidenced by the time that we've spent addressing this issue. Last week, we addressed the debt ceiling, which was critically important to our nation's fiscal stability and the world economy, the dollar's value over the yen, and just when Americans think that Congress can't handle the big issues, that we can't walk and chew gum at the same time, we're here to show them that we have the ability to do so by tackling the war on gas stoves. So in the spirit of doing that, obviously we have not just one, but two gas stove bills. So my second amendment would give gas stoves, I think, the honor that they deserve. A stainless steel 6-burner double oven in Statuary Hall. We have statues there that are made of marble and bronze, but we don't have anything of stainless steel, and so I think this could be the first one. Amendment number three helps ensure that the hours of hard work do not go by the wayside on this issue, and so I propose creating a position in the U.S. Department of Energy for the sole purpose of fighting the war on gas stoves. This amendment would create this position in the department, the Supreme Allied Gas Commander, a position that young boys and girls can one day aspire to. Just as they're sitting in class, maybe reading a book, hopefully a book that wasn't banned, or sitting in class, hopefully being safe, they could think about being one day the Supreme Allied Gas Commander. Now switching over to H.R. 1615, this amendment honors this amendment by also changing its name to Make Appliances Great Again. Many of you already have the hats and shirts and flags and boats, so I figured we would just make it easy so that you could show your support for this amendment. And if you don't like that slogan, because that something of 4 years ago, my last amendment, my second amendment on that one changes the name to Stoves Over Gun Violence Act. In 2020, there were more than 40 million gas stoves, which is only about 10% of the amount of guns that are on the streets. And so I thought that maybe we could show parents really what our priority is, which is stoves over gun violence. And finally, Mr. Chairman, amendment number 5 to H.R. 1615, to kind of put us back on the right track, is this amendment would take all the funds that are being used for the purpose of this gas stove thing and redirect them for gun violence prevention efforts. So, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate the committee considering my amendments. I yield back the balance of my time.